Welcome, this is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Get Your Message Out Tuesday on Solopreneur Success Strategies. And today on Get Your Message Out Tuesday, we're going to be starting with looking at Facebook and how to get your messaging out there on Facebook. That's quite a challenge. So this is going to be a 4-week process, I think, in order to figure out how to brand your Facebook, especially when it comes to your pages, not your personal Facebook account. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband for the last 20 years on structural engineering firm here in Western Canada. And about 3 years ago, I came on the internet to help others start their own home business. And for a lot of us, we're always on Facebook. But today we're going to try and figure out, as of today's date, what's Facebook all about? But I think in general, basically, you have to think about Facebook as something that changes every day. Facebook is a business, and you have to be always aware that they have a business, they want to make money, and you may want to be social, etc., but they want to also try and make sure they're a business. So let's get started. For those who haven't seen it, this is the outline of the training. We'll have a 4-week training why you should be on that platform, which is Facebook. Should you be on it? Is it your audience? What is the design of the platform, and how can you leverage the platform for your business? And how to quickly set up your presence on the platform, or not set it up, depending on that platform. There's plenty of social media sites, and which one is relevant to you is up to you to decide, depending on your audience. As well, I have a 6-day offer to build your own brand at jgtips.com/brand, where we look at creating your brand, differentiating you from your competitors, identifying your core market, naming your product, developing your brand messaging, your brand voice, and reassessing and refining your messaging, because once you have your messaging, you can attract your ideal audience. So I'll just have a quick overview here. Let me get Facebook out of the way, and I'll just go over quickly the what we've been talking about. And obviously that's not the right one, and it's gotten bigger because I made it bigger to fit Facebook. Okay, so we have looked at the last 4 weeks at your brand is your promise, your commitment, and what you stand for and stand against in your business. It's all about your messaging, and it's consistent messaging accepted by your customer, and has a unique edge to differentiate yourself from your competitors. As well, we looked at your website, at your homepage, and your About Us page, and your Start Here page, and the blog as the 4 key pages on your website that you should have consistent messaging and branding for, as well as your other pages, of course. And I've already mentioned to you about how I have a 6-day build your own brand training that we can work with on jgtips.com/brand. And then we had a look last week at your brand voice and how you can differentiate yourself from others by always having a consistent experience with your brand. And let's see if we can, and across all your business touch points with the customer. So let's just get on with Facebook, since I have gotten my branding slides out of shape. And it's not worth, since we're doing it this week. So I'm sure you've been on Facebook, and I don't need to tell you about Facebook, but I don't want to bore you, but I just wanted to go over some of the reasons your business should be on Facebook, because there's remarkable statistics about Facebook. As you know, there's billions of people on Facebook, certainly more than 1 billion people, and more than 500,000 of them log in each and every day. There's 5 new Facebook profiles created every second. That means new potential clients and customers join Facebook constantly. On average, users spend 20 minutes per visit, and this is plenty of time for you to reach them with your business. There are 500,000 comments posted every minute. This means potential engagement and viral power for you. 42% of marketers say Facebook is critical or important to their business, and that percentage has been growing steadily. And some universities have stopped distributing email accounts. Guess why? Because they're all on Facebook. 53% of shoppers who click through from a Facebook page make a purchase. That's a significant amount of commercial power. Consumers who follow a link to a retail site from Facebook spend on average $100, and that means Facebook traffic is valuable for business, don't you think? 51% of fans are more likely to purchase from brands they like on Facebook, so you better make sure many people like your business on Facebook. A Facebook fan or like is worth an average of $175, varying from brand to brand. 68% of marketers say Facebook ads are effective in fan and customer acquisition. Do you think they are making some money out of it? Of course they are. The ROI of social media ensures that your business will still exist in 5 years, even if you don't exist. If you want to, you just need to create a Facebook page for your business. And so we really don't have a choice. The question isn't whether we do social media, the question is how well we do it. So let's just quickly go up and down, and I'll just show you my Facebook stream. This is a gallery that I was at where they were working yesterday, and very pleased with their work. I should make a comment, but I'll do that later. As you can see, a lot of friends do post into Facebook. And on the right-hand side, there's usually ads, and sometimes there's ads within your stream. So I'm not going to go over that because I'm sure you've all been on Facebook. So let's just have a quick look at the idea of Facebook and what you can do with it. We've already discussed why you should be on it. So, for example, let's see. Oh, here we are. You have to have a personal page on Facebook, and you have to just make a decision on who is going to be the person who's for your business who will have a personal page to sign in and manage everything. You can also have other people manage, but anyway. So I've branded my personal page actually very similar to my other business pages because I am my business on Facebook. I don't do too much personal stuff now because, well, I need to do work. So for those of you, obviously you know what a Facebook page looks like, personal. So let's just have a look at one of my Facebook pages for my business. This is the one for jane-gardner.com. You can create a page once you have a personal account. And so what I've done with jane-gardner.com is it gave me another address, but I put in a picture, which I use quite a bit, as you know, showing myself and my husband and what I do, where we are, and the couple of business that I have, the logos from it, and a person can sign up if they wish to my website. I better go back. Don't need to go to my website. As well as I can create an event, and I can edit the page info over here for people to look at on the page. And then I have a stream of posts that I am posting about my business. This will be one of them. And so let's have a look at another one just to show you that you can make different Facebook pages. I don't know if they limit to the number of pages that you can use, but I have one for Solopreneur Success Strategies TV, and I'm using the same image because of what they both deal with. But then I have my about over here. I have a video on the mindset of the entrepreneur and some of the photos that I use. Here is my stream again that I'm using. And then, of course, over here you have different information about your page. This is basically the page. You can edit the page info and your name, category, your contact, your website, email. Let's get that out. and posts, what your posts are and your videos and your photos and about. So you have to create an about page. So we'll be going through all this and having a look at how you're branding. So everywhere for me, I'm branding everything that I have with my face, only because I want it to be a personal approach. For you, if you have a business that you would prefer to have a logo, that would be fine too. So let's see what I have for another business that I have. I have a different, actually I'm not sure I have my name on this one. Sorry. Yeah, I can't spell. There we go. Yes, there's my, let's go to it. Yeah, I have it over here. You always, they like you to have a picture of yourself or the person who, or at least have your logo on your brand page. And you go to Business Manager to manage your page. So you have to sign up for an advertising account. You don't have to spend any money. You just have to sign up and fill in some information and give them a credit card number in case you do decide to do any ads. But then on your each business page, you can get obviously your identity, your information like before, and your messages you might get. This page won't get any messages, no notifications, and insights. And your publishing tools. Anyway, so that's it for now. Next week, we'll show you how to create a Facebook page. Maybe make a new one. As you can see, I have quite a few Facebook pages, but each of them is a different identity in terms of it is me, but it's just different parts of my business. So for each part of your business, you could create a business page. There's no charge, of course, and it's awesome. So that's Facebook is a place to be, and for my audience, because I know who they are, it is a place that I should be. So I better get over there now. See you later.